What's the next single coming out? Still don't have a date, but we're getting close. Part of a new EP on its way. That's part of a larger concept project that will include a short animated film as well. And so there's a lot of moving parts in that, which is what is making a lot of the dates more fungible at the moment. I hope I misused that word. Go funge yourself. This string cheese is pretty fungy. It's got a very fungy feel to it. Fuck, I was gonna say something. Anyway, this is neat. I like, it's a new song. Enjoy. Oh, I know what I didn't do. I finished that one part, but I want to show that other song to you, Sim, if you're still about. I gotta open shit up though. You might have seen part of it. You likely have seen part of it. Where am I? Wow, hold that. How much time we got left? You know what? I'm just gonna pull it out anyway. Now listen. I don't know what I'm doing. I just had like a whole bunch of ideas when I was on break, and then I fell in a time hole and probably forgot all of them. As happens. Oh, that thing's in the way. Dude, what's fucking up my blinds over here? Oh, the guitar cases fell over. Or the guitar bag, as it were. As it were. Sure. Let's check this. We'll open this for now. Open that. Sam, hey, what's up, buddy? I was gonna show you a song I've been working on, and it's funny to me. So, and I did some work on it the other day. It's like further along now. This is not the right one now. Give me a second. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No? Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Let's go back to here. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And then this one here that's playing, it's almost, yeah, this is the outro here, is the next single. Working on the video right now for just this piece. And this is gonna be part of a larger video. But watch, all of a sudden today I'm gonna be like, you know what, I don't like it as much. No, I really like the fucking drums in this shit. Well, I got work to do here anyway. I could always go over some of it if I want. Have you ever seen a possum or weed? This mother of a possum with a pocket full of awesome. Cut up baby Hannah in a nice pajamas, in a nice pajamas, in a nice pajamas, in a nice pajamas, in a nice pajamas. Weed! sure he gets some extra pijamas in there. Cut like Benny.
Motherfucking possum.
This fucking motherfucking smoking a blunt and just dancing the night away.
Just rockin' fucking possum, rockin' fucking possum.
Fucking possum.
Just rockin' fucking possum with a pocket full of awesome. Cut up in a Hana in the nice pajamas, in the nice pajamas, in the nice pajamas, in the nice pajamas, in the nice pajamas. It's like Double Dragon, but it's like possums and weasels. In Noise Kitchen, chemist cut me. All of the fucking cuts and edits in there too are so fun to me. I've been enjoying this one lately. I'll go back to this one. Possums and weasels. That'd be so fucking be fun. It's just funny too, because sometimes like there'll be certain like wordplay things that like pop into my head and they just really tickle me the right way. Like cut like Benny Hana makes me so pleased. It's just it's like three like I don't know how to say triple in French entendre. I don't know how to say entendre in French either. Un triple sentido. It's just like I don't know. Kind of shit just tickles my brain meat. Oh no! Don't fucking. Oh wait, no. It's just because it's still loading. All right, I'm all good. Oh shit! What was the thing I was working on that broke? I was working on something that broke. Oh, the bird thing. Nah, it's good. I'll come back to that later. I did a lot of work on that already. That was fun though. I'm gonna work on that some more. It was a neat little deal. The birds were teaching. The sparrow was teaching me a song, so I recorded some of the time that I spent with the sparrows and put it in there. And they recorded it. No, I said that. I'm fucking repeating myself. Words. Broke ass center. Yes. So are you a weasel-based casting school or a possum-based casting school? It's like a keytar accordion. Is that a thing? I think I just invented a new instrument, the keytar accordion. Right? I love it. It's like the hits come in on nice little like hard beats, you know? And then the possum's like sneakier, more subterfuge. Like, it would be neat too if there was like multiple classes, but then you had like different styles of the classes. So like, say you were a rogue, but if you were like a possum rogue, you were more into like con jobs and pickpocketing and shit, right? But if you were a weasel, you were more like cutthroat, backstabby shit, you know? Big crits. Now I gotta write a song about the weasel with the big crits. Eat fish. Got my headphone monitor is too loud. You can tell I'm yelling louder than I need to. It's a fucking cartoon brain. I can't turn it off. It just goes. I don't even have the clicker. It's just whatever channel it feels like being on. So fucking funky. Funky ass little synth. I don't want to do it. I don't know if I want to do anything to that, but that was neat. One day I'll think of a name for this too. Fuck. Oh, it's because I got all these fucking samples to finish. That's going to be a problem for future AC. I mean, if I don't put enough stuff off, eventually I'll turn pro, and that's just going to be a problem. Totally going to fuck my SEO. Can't let that happen. Plus his names. Right? It's super funky keytar accordion. Could do some real, just low-key, short footwork to something like this. Like you go to Wikipedia and it's for the entry for keytar accordion. Created in 2025 by amateur Crastinator. I kind of want to make a fake Wikipedia entry now that has that. Like, not like on Wikipedia. I don't have any kind of credentials there. But like, I don't even know how they decide that stuff. I just know that there's like there's vetting involved and how shit goes. But, like, just, you know, like how people make like fake fucking SMS chats and shit. Make my own fucking keytar accordion entry. It's kind of fucked up that I can say phenomenautomatopia easier than I can say keytarcordion. No, you know, maybe it's just equally fucked up. These are ridiculous words. Biggest mistake anyone ever made was teaching me that all words are made up. Like, this is the kind of shit I put on in like middle second half of the set so I can just fucking drink a rum and coke. I need God, fucking performance fun. Like, just a chill shit like that. Like, just get to sit in a fucking space and like just do your own fucking thing for a minute while also like just getting to sit back and enjoy yourself. You know, you might not be sitting back literally very much, but still, you know what I mean? Like, it was just fucking funny. It's neat. Like, I remember times like we played this one fucking tiny ass bar. Like, I think fucking max occupancy was like 60 or something, and they always fucking overpacked it. And they had this like they had a patio, and the patio was just, they propped open the door to the fucking dumpsters. So like the dumpsters are all caged in, and there's like a door and dumpsters and a little bit of concrete before like the rest of the cage. And people just go out there to smoke and shit. But anyway, so we played this bar like a whole bunch of fucking times in the last band, and we're like, the fucking booker would get so fucking annoyed with me because like every fucking, and I don't even understand it. It was so funny. So like, the first time we tried to set up a gig there, I was like we got all booked and everything. And the fucking bro's like, all right, cool. So we got this here, and then we'll get you all set up. And he's like, what equipment do you have? And so I taught him all our equipment. Then I get to the mixer PA, and I was like, I got the mixer PA, but like, you know, if you got a system, it's already set up, and you know how we're gonna connect in. Like we can just do your shit. And he's kind of like, oh, I don't know, man. Like just bring it down, and we'll see. You know, like total fucking stoner rock and roll booker shit. And so I was like, alright, get the fuck out of here. Oh, I fixed it. Good. Okay. I was like, one of the synthesizers, like, that did this thing it does sometimes where it just fucking gates down and doesn't let go and latches. Even though it's not set to latch. So, like, when you work, well, really, if you work fucking anywhere, but in like entertainment, well, you know, you fucking work in entertainment too. But like, so it's always funny how working in entertainment, like, you get such a fucking breadth of like professionalism to just fucking disaster and everything in between. And so you just gotta fucking learn like the strategies for surviving each type and try and like feel it out and like settle in for the ride, you know? And so like fucking so I get off the phone with this dude and I was like, alright, cool, fucking man, I'll just bring my shit down. And I was like, hey, we'll figure it out. So we get down there and we're getting all set up and I got all this shit and I was like, hey, so how are you hooking this up? And he's like, oh, well, the speakers are right there, and then the board's back there in this other little closet with fucking just beat to shit doors that have like been broken open more than once. And one, I know because I've been there enough, but two, also just from like, you know, for so long you can tell they've been broken open by drunk people on accident or purpose a million times. Just, and then hiding behind those is like a mixer and fucking go in some of the plugins and cables and shit, right? So he points up at these speakers, and they're these two like fucking just, you know, like house speakers in maybe a bar or a old restaurant, like little 12-inchers that are from like 1976. And so I was like, all right, well, do you want to set this up? He's like, no, man, you can do it. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking connect to your shit and try and refigure out all your faders and shit. Mine's already set for our, you know, our practice space. I'll just plug into ours. So I set up all our shit. But it was funny too, because I was like, okay, well, I'll just see what we got. Like as I'm going, before I decided that. And I was like, I'll just take a look at that, but we got my shit here too. And it's just so funny because he like looks at my PA and my mixer and he just goes, okay. And like, just give me this look, like I fucking offended him bringing the shit into the performance space. I was like, what the fuck? So anyway, he didn't say fucking anything after that. So we just fucking lit it up. Andrew got all ready to go, fucking played his show, and then he was like, yeah. So how often can you come back? And we're just like, fuck it, we're not busy anytime you want. So we had all these other shows there. And it was fucking rad too, because we'd go play, like some of them would be kind of busy. We'd play like Wednesday nights and Thursday nights and shit. And so the middle of the week, it was a college town. Middle of the week, like sometimes it's hella busy, sometimes just not. Just like depends on what's going on at the school or something. And fucking, but so most of the time it's just fucking hella chill. We like play, we can take a break, grab a beer, play some more of our set, like we just like hang out, talk to people, you know, whatever. And so we just keep coming back. But it was just so funny because I just remember it's like that one thing, like every fucking time I walk in, he'd be like, all right, I'll open up the board for you, and then look at the fucking PA mixer and just go, all right, walk away. What? But it was just, anyway, it was just sweet because it was just like every fucking like couple of weeks we just got to go like fucking just hang out. Like it was like an extra fucking practice studio or something with beer and way more people, you know, like it was fucking dope. Front of house at oh yeah, no, so the theater that I worked at too when I was like in when I was in the company, and then like the whole company closed down at the same time that like a bunch of us were leaving and going to school, like out of the teens, and then the adults were getting like we just kept fucking losing adult company members to fucking New York and LA. So just fucking just taking off like mad, and which is great because like it wasn't like we made it anywhere near a living on like the contracts we got here. And so you know, so they take off and get real-ish jobs, you know, well, real jobs. Some would say real-ish in that nobody fucking pays people what they need to be paid, but real in that, you know, they're working real jobs. So finally, just everything kind of came together at the same time, closes, and then I remember like, just because I've been around for so fucking long, like I'd have people call me like every couple of years, like, hey, we need someone to do this part or to do this or sing some chorus numbers for us, or we don't have enough dancers or whatever, like just like trying to pick me up for shit when they need something. And so like it was the same thing, like I'd come back every once in a while, but it's not like, it was just an entirely new company in the same like space that I had worked in, and it'd be because someone knew someone who knew someone that worked in the new company, right? And so then it was just like, it was a fucking bust. Or like, I got to do Rent. I think I've told you a little bit about this. And it was like this huge fucking deal. It was this big regional fucking setup. And it was like, it was when they first started licensing shit. Like, it was, they first started opening it up where it was like companies that weren't the Broadway company or the official like touring company could license it and do their performances. And so we were the first. And so they also do it like at the beginning, like they do franchises and shit for chains and stuff. They're like, no, we're only going to allow so many people that bid to have like the license rights within a region for this, X amount of time. So we got the exclusive rights for our region for the first time it was ever like performed and shit. So they made this whole big fucking stink about everything, tons of fucking press. And I want to go back to one of these fools. I want to listen to this. I think I've been digging this too. And fucking but it was just funny because like we get there and I mean, and they had fucking just the amount of talent they had for like an entire half of California's like land, surface area or whatever, just all packed into one show. It was immense. It was nuts. Like, I had no business being in the show, especially not in the role I was in compared to like the people I was working with, you know what I mean? And talent wise, but it was such a fucking trip because like even like there's a director I worked with before. There was a musical director that I hadn't worked with and haven't worked with since, who was known in the area. Like, there was all these like fucking names and like heft behind it, right? But then like on the other hand, it was a big fucking production. So we had like crew and fucking like chorus and all kinds of other people that were all part of this show that were all like local and regional theater folks. And so you get like that real spread when like, when you get like a whole chunk, this whole bag of people that this is like their first or second gig, ever. And it was just so funny because it was just like so back and forth. You get like, depending on which who was called for rehearsal, you'd have like just serious, solid, professional work that like I got like that they like groomed me to see and to work with in the old company. And then like the next day we could have a different call and it would just be a fucking shit show with feces smeared all over the wall. It was just like wild, like how it was. And then there was so much fucking drama, but like the drama shit was just like big production drama shit, because like none of that was like, actually I don't know if any of that had anything to do with like some of the people that hadn't had as much. No, that's not true. Some had experience, didn't have much experience, but like for bigger parts too and shit. Just like everything. Like one of our leads, it was the first performance ever of any kind of like show, like first time singing ever in front of an audience, and I was just like, what the fuck is happening? And like beautiful voice, outstanding singer, but like zero fucking work ethic, like didn't know what to care about, so didn't care about it, like I mean he cared about something, but this is wild fucking trip. Yeah, I can imagine. That's actually been my favorite, is working in even bigger productions with like more professional units that like don't know who the fuck I am, and just getting to do what I do well, which is hopefully not have to talk a whole lot, and then just sit in the background and fucking work hard. And then watch everyone else just fucking sprint around me doing the same thing. It's just like, I've gotten to be on some really big stage pieces before too, where I've just been like so over my head like in everything, and just I learned so fucking much, and it was just, it's like, you know, like when you get one of those rare, like you know, a friend of a friend who's in a band and then is opening for some huge ass fucking super famous band, so you get backstage pass for like one show, like that kind of experience where you're just like, I'm in a whole different world and this is incredible. I get to see and learn all these new things that I didn't know before. And that's what like some of those like real big productions have felt like, which I always liked, always like 5 or 6 times. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, you take a regular like an average Broadway performer, right? And you could take like 8 of them, and that could be the entire company for 2 decades in a local theater. Like, it's just so fucking much talent, right? And they can do so fucking much. Like, I've never been a singer, you know what I mean? I'm an entertainer, so I've had to learn how to sing, and I like singing. It's not that I don't want to or I don't do it. Like, obviously I sing, right? I fucking enjoy it, but like, I'm not a singer. Like, it's just not how I think about it. I don't think it's how other people like, oh man, I want to go listen to AC singing. I don't think it's a thing. But like worked with all these people that are fucking singers, you know? And when like, I'm not a dancer, I just like fucking dancing. I have to work with all these fucking dancers. And so, yeah, it's just people that are really, really good in this business are just fucking incredible. Yeah, I really like, there was another theater that was around the one that I was working with, and I never got to do much with them, but I was kind of wanted to. But part of it was like I would go do I'd go watch shows, right? I'd go do auditions and stuff, and not in that, like, I wouldn't go do it again, or like I would discourage anyone else from doing this, like, go fucking do it. But I didn't belong, you know what I mean, in any of those fucking auditions. Like, every single time I walk in and I'm reading and I'm just like, holy Christ, no fucking way am I getting into this shit, you know? Like, watching other people do their stuff, just like, oh my god, okay, never mind. Like, it's still fucking cool as hell, but like, Jesus. Like the kind of stuff where, like, if this were American Idol, you would never even see my audition. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even memorably bad. I'm just forgettable. So, like, not close to the people that are getting casted. They're just like, those were neat too. Well, yeah, sorry, but what you reminded me of, you was like, yeah, 4 people can carry this. Because, like, I saw fucking, oh my god. I worked with so many of those same actors, though. Jesus Christ. What a fucking trip. So no, just thinking, one of the fucking just most incredible shows I've seen was Tick Tick Boom, which is, I don't remember if it's a 1-person show or if it's like 1 person with 2 other like background characters, but it's the director or the writer creator of Rent just monologuing for 2.5 hours basically, and it talking about through analogy via a different musical, talking about the creation of Rent. And like, this was one of those dudes, like that was that theater I saw it, like, just fucking incredible actor. I also saw him do the same actor with, and I don't remember who the friend was. The friend was really good also, but I don't remember which friend it was that did it. Yeah, that's the other thing. The music in Tick Tick Boom is amazing. I like it, like not a judgment thing, but like, for me, I like the music in Tick Tick Boom better than in Rent. It just, like, hit me in a different way, you know, that I liked better, and it just resonated more. It's fun, and well, it's not just, I mean, it's fun too. It's like I don't know, I liked it, but what's the fucking movie that Trey Parker and Matt Stone did in college? It was like pre. It was the like blubbery pre. It was like pre South Park and shit. It was pre basketball, I think, even. Oh, fuck. I don't remember what it was, but it was like a 2-man movie they made, I think, in like college. And so this same guy that I saw do Tick Tick Boom, him and another buddy did that movie as a play, a two-person act. And it was like the same shit. I was like, this is fucking nuts. Like, and it's this tiny little box theater too, so I'm like, I can smell their breath while they're talking. And that's one of those things, man. I think back to that, and like those two shows too, especially, probably more incredible experiences to me than anything I can think with like big time celebrities or anything like that. Like, those were like fucking huge. It was just like so good. And then that fool was fucking in Rent with me. It's so good. Oh man, God, I got to work with such amazing fucking actors in that show. Can't get over this. I like this background shit right now. Yeah, well, and the thing with Rent too is now especially like it's not gonna hit me somewhere. It's seared into my DNA now, you know? Like, you can't be in Rent and prepare and rehearse for Rent for 6 months and do a fucking month and a half series of shows and then just like be like, nah, cool, I'm good now, you know? Like, it doesn't fucking work that way. So that's the thing. So like, I always liked it before, but like my friends were just way more obsessed with it than I was. And then it was like another one of those things, like even the auditions for that, fucking shit, I had no business being there. Like, it was so fucking lucky. And actually, so here's how I got Rent. Like, this was a perfect storm. Could never, ever fucking happen again. Just fucking nuts shit, right? So, I get a call from a friend. Says, hey, these two directors that I know, and that the person knows, like, that we both know, is casting this show, and it's they had this small audition for this tiny theater, and they didn't get any of the word out enough. And like, everyone in the area is white, and they're like, we need a Latino actor. Like, we had like no one audition, and I was like, I'm like, I can't, I don't fucking have anything ready. Like call me, like, can you come by in 4 hours and sing for this audition? And I'm like, okay, I guess. And my friend's like, no, seriously, don't worry. There's no way they're not gonna cast you. I'm like, all right, I'll go down there and see what's going on. And so the play that I auditioned for is Eating Raoul. And this show's fucking amazing. I'd never heard of it at that point. And I think they even did a movie of it in like late 70s or the 80s or something. And it's just a 3-person show. And fucking Christ, I did a 3-person show. much shit I forget I did. It's a 3-person show, and I go see there. I walk into this fucking theater to go sing, and there's the 2 directors. The music director, who also isn't the music director, is I'm just here for auditions to play accompaniment, which he says every audition I've been to, and every time I've gotten cast for a show, he ends up being the musical director anyway. Jeff, don't hate me if you see this, but so like he's playing and for accompaniment, and I don't even think I needed accompaniment because I was so fucking unprepared. I sang fucking Inside Out by Eve 6 a cappella. For my fucking audition. And then I did like so much fucking like, because it was me and like one other person who I think was like a fucking AD or some other kind of assistant or something. I don't think it was someone auditioning. Like the only 2 people that read for Raul that day, and like reading with all these like with all these partners while they auditioned for this whole thing, and then I end up getting into that because of fucking like you know, circumstance. So I get into the show, and like this show was made for amateur Crastinator to play Raul. Just a fucking like firecracker, over the top, like grand singing performer the whole time. And just like this big, just like egotistical, narcissistic self, like the whole show was about me. And so I got to have one space where I got to just be like, oh, everyone's supposed to see me for a change? Fuck yeah. I just got to explode and be someone else who was also the me I never got to be in a lot of ways. It was really fucking neat. And the show just did so fucking well. Both of my co-stars were just absolutely fucking amazing. One of the best dancers and singers I had worked with at that in around that time was the female counter, and then the male counter was God, we had been in some stuff, was another just amazing stage actor, and another not singer who was an amazing singer. Like he didn't have a singer's voice, but he was an amazing actor who had outstanding vocal control, and so he fucking worked for stuff. And we met through Shakespeare festival stuff, and doing some Shakespeare shows, and then we got to go. We did that one together. So I'd already known him, and he was incredible too. And so it was just like dumb fucking luck. I got into a show that I was able to just like settle into comfortably, because you don't always like my vocal range, my particular timbre, however song's written, the energy or style of the show. There's all these different things that might not click just right for someone while they're trying to do these pieces, and so it might just not be like the fucking one. You know what I mean? And then you get an art piece sometimes where you're just like, this was it. This was the thing for me. This was what was like, everything fell together perfectly the way it was supposed to be. And that's what that felt like for me. So I was shining the brightest I've probably ever shined, however bright that is. And like have this like, extra glow that I'm just bathing in from these two stars. And go straight from that into Rent auditions, sing one of my solos from the show that we'd been already doing forever, working on, you know, night and day for an entire summer, and got to sing one of those in the audition. And it was really funny too, because I felt decent about the song. But again, these are singers that got cast in Rent that are singing in this audition. Like, I'm not fucking close. You know what I mean? Like, so it was fine. No one like shed a tear because I sung or anything. You know what I mean? No one was moved. But I got through it, and then I got to do all these neat readings, and it was cool too because I felt like I had some fun like chemistry interactions with some other folks during the reads, and so it just felt nice to be like, well, one, I always like that it's part of it. It's one of the things that I like about like theater in general too is it's sort of like controlled social, you know, where like I get to be social, and so I get sort of like my social needs met, but at the same time it's like safer, so I'm not like burning through all my spoons. And so like auditions are just like mini that, right? Like you're making all these new little like fucking the character in Fight Club says like single-use friends or whatever. I don't remember, travel friends or something. Fuck, I haven't seen that movie forever. But you know, you get these nice little safe interactions that still kind of pep you up and are nice. And so, you know, I was like, well, this will just be a fun experience. Like, I got to audition for this show. I got to see other people who are just outstanding at this shit audition. And then, like, my director calls me, and I'm like, well, we go way, way fucking back. So maybe he's just, like, calling me because he wanted to be the one to tell me before I go check the cast list, right? So I was like, all right, cool, I'll pick it up. And I talked to him. And he's like, and I don't know why people fucking do this, but he's like fucking giving me small talk about just kind of like acting in general and like, you know, shit that's going on in the local scene. And I'm like, you know, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I love you, man, but I also have shit to do, so if you just want to tell me, like, hey, I'm sorry we went somewhere else, like, it would be helpful. You got on with it. It's like where my brain's going, right? And then he goes, yeah, so he starts talking about the people that have been cast so far, and I'm like, well, that's weird. If I didn't know him better, I'd be like, okay, he's getting to, like, I'm going to be, like, in chorus or something. But at the same time, like, I always read the kind of person, this director is, like, maybe a little more sane-brained like me. So sometimes he just thinks out loud without thinking about how other people feel about it. And so I was like, so there's a chance he's also just doing that because he's like listing off all these friends of mine and people that I know who are fucking amazing in the area that got into this because he's excited. And I'm like, that is exciting. I can't wait to see this show. and so fucking finally he like tells me, he's like, yeah, so we want to offer you a role. And then fucking pregnant pause again like that, like I'm gonna say fucking no. And so I'm like, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, dude, it's fucking Rent. Like, you give me a chorus piece and I have to do 2 dance numbers, I'll fucking show up, I don't care. Like, it's gonna be awesome. And then they fucking cast me as Tom Collins and I was like, get the fuck out of here. And so just probably the wildest fucking year of my life, that whole setup right there. Just nuts shit, you know? I need water. This is neat. I like this little bit here. It was a nice little background too for a story time. I need to get more water. Actually, you know what I want to do? Well, hold up. Let's open shit anyway. I wanted to check out Grap some. I think I put lyrics on there too, but they're still pretty hard and up front. Can I work on those? I don't know. Motherfucking possum. Oh no, it's this one. Cool. I like that one. We'll come back to that later. But in the meantime, I'm gonna take a little break so I can go refill with water, refill with some weed, and then I'll be back. This is whatever's coming after El Nido. Oh, this is Rabbit's Hello from the Cobalt Room. I think it could be from Hot Glitch. I'm AC, Amateur Crastinator. You can find out more about my music at amateurcrastinator.com. I will be back in a few. Leave the music running in the meantime. Enjoy the music and enjoy the break. BRB.